Howdy, Cowboys family! Before we dive into the latest Dallas Cowboys news, make sure you're part of our community by subscribing to the channel and smashing that like button. Your support means the world to us, and we're on the road to 8,000 subscribers. Now, let's get to the Cowboys Buzz.
Now, before we saddle up, make sure to subscribe to our channel and ring that notification bell. Your subscription means the world to us, and we're on a quest to hit 8,000 subscribers. Help us rope in more Cowboys fans like you. Last season, the Dallas Cowboys offense was like a stampede, led by the dynamic duo of Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. Lamb had a record-breaking year, securing his spot as one of the league's top receivers. But according to NFL.com, there's a supposed hole in the offense. Now, let's talk about Michael Gallup. The suggestion is to cut ties with him, potentially freeing up $9.5 million in cap space. But could we see a reunion later on? It's an interesting proposal, and we want to know your thoughts in the comments below. And then there's Brandon Cooks. Despite finishing 8th in receiving touchdowns, NFL.com sees him as expendable. But is it really that simple? Cutting Cooks would save only $6 million, and our math asks a crucial question. Can you find a worthy veteran replacement for that amount? Cooks had an impressive season, catching touchdowns in 3 consecutive games and being a consistent target for Prescott in crucial moments. He's not just a player, he's a locker room leader. Is cutting him really the solution to the so-called hole? NFL.com suggests cutting everyone to address the supposed WR2 issue. But let's think this through. Wouldn't that create a bigger hole than the one they're trying to fill? We're scratching our heads on this one. Now, the offseason is upon us, and the draft and free agency could change the game. What are your thoughts on potential replacements? Let us know down below. Wrapping it up, it seems NFL.com and us Cowboys fans see things a bit differently. We're rooting for Brandon Cooks to stay in the Lone Star State in 2024. What are your predictions? Drop them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content, and share this video with your fellow Cowboys enthusiasts. Now, let's lasso back to Michael Gallup. The suggestion of cutting him might seem harsh, but it's all about cap space and strategic planning. Do you think the Cowboys can find a better fit for the WR2 position, or is Gallup worth a second chance? Drop your thoughts below. The idea of a post-June 1 cut and a potential reunion later adds a twist to the tale. It's a gamble, but the NFL is full of surprises. Would you roll the dice on Gallup's return? Share your opinions with us. Now, let's tip our hats to Brandon Cooks. The man not only delivered on the field but also emerged as a locker room leader. Cutting him might save some money, but can you put a price on leadership? What's your take on Cooks' role beyond the stats? We've set up a poll in the community tab. Should the Cowboys keep Cooks, cut him, or explore other options? Your voice matters, so cast your vote and let's see which way the wind is blowing in Cowboys Nation. Cutting players isn't just a football move, it's a financial chess game. If we let go of Gallup and Cooks, what's the grand plan? Is it to free up cap space for a big signing, or are we relying on the draft to fill the void? Share your cap management strategies with us. Speaking of plans, what moves do you think the Cowboys front office should make this offseason? We're hearing rumors, but we want your inside scoop. Drop your dream scenarios in the comments and let's spark some pre-offseason excitement. Wrapping up the debate, it's clear the Cowboys have some tough decisions ahead. Gallup, Cooks, or a wildcard move, what's your ideal scenario? Comment your dream WR2 lineup for the upcoming season. Before we ride into the sunset, a special shout out to our subscribers and active commenters. Your insights make this community special. Hold your horses, folks, cause we've got a heavyweight on the radar, Derrick Henry. This 2,000-yard rusher is a force of nature, standing tall at 6 feet 3 inches and weighing in at a menacing 247 pounds. Pads on, visor down, he's a sight to behold. Henry's the kind of guy who makes defenders question their life choices. But there's a twist. He's crossed the 30-year mark, with over 2,000 carries on those powerful legs. Now, here's the kicker, Henry's asking for a payday of almost $15 million a year. Do you think Dallas is willing to write that check? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe to Cowboys News TV. Your subscription keeps our Cowboys campfire burning bright. Now, let's talk business. Y'all ready for the next gunslinger in McCarthy's offensive shootout? Josh Jacobs is drawing attention like bees to honey. At just 26, this running back is the youngest gun in the game. Jacobs has been carrying the Raiders like a workhorse, racking up over 1,300 runs in 5 seasons. But does he fit into McCarthy's diverse playbook? McCarthy's playbook is no one-trick pony show, and we need a back that can ride with the diversity. What are your thoughts, Cowboys Nation? Is Jacobs the breath of fresh air our offense needs? Like and share if you're riding with Jacobs. And, of course, subscribe for more thrilling Cowboys updates. Let's keep this wagon train rolling. Now, onto the latest play in the Cowboys playbook, the draft. We've had some undrafted gems and a 6th-round pick, but the question remains, rookie or seasoned vet? Rookie running backs bring fresh legs and a budget-friendly contract. But who's on the Cowboys radar? Analysts are tossing names like Derrick, Trey Benson, Blake Corum, Bucky Irving, and Braylon Allen into the ring. What's your take, Cowboys Nation? Should we stick with our own, go for a bargain deal, grab a high-value free agent, or roll the dice with a rookie? Comment your strategy below. Cowboys fans, we're at a crossroads. Is Derrick Henry the missing piece in our puzzle, or are we better off passing on that hefty contract? The Cowboys front office has some serious pondering to do. Let's hear from the armchair quarterbacks out there. Drop your opinions in the comments. Should we break the bank for Henry, or do we pursue a different path? Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We want you, Cowboys Nation, right by our side as we navigate these uncharted waters. Now, let's talk about Josh Jacobs. The Raiders' workhorse has the youth and the miles, but does he sync with McCarthy's playbook? Could he be the key to unlocking the full potential of our dynamic offense? Cowboys Nation, we're throwing the reins to you. In the poll popping up on your screen, tell us, Jacobs or Henry? Your vote counts, and we'll be revealing the results in our next episode. Like and share this video, spread the word, and let's get every Cowboys fan in on this debate. It's about to get hotter than a Texas summer. Now, about the draft dilemma. Rookie or seasoned vet? The Cowboys have a history of striking gold in the draft, but which path do we tread this time? Derrick, Trey Benson, Blake Corum, Bucky Irving, and Braylon Allen. These names are buzzing in the draft air. Analysts say they could spice up our offense. But what's your gut feeling, Cowboys Nation? Hit us up in the comments with your draft strategy. Are we picking from the fresh batch, or is experience the key to our success? Your insights fuel the fire of our discussions. Wrapping it up, Cowboys Nation. The decision-making clock is ticking, and we're on this ride together. Your passion fuels our coverage, so keep those comments, likes, and subscriptions coming. Before you mosey on, subscribe, hit the bell, and join us for the next roundup of Cowboys News TV. Until then, keep the faith, ride tall, and go Cowboys!